Hey Rebecca, how you doing? Adele, how are you? Jessica, how are you? Kirsty, how you doing? Thanks for coming on. Hey Princess, how are you? Molly? I'm good, thanks. How you doing, Adele? I'm doing alright, Princess. Happy days, have a good weekend. You'll have to excuse the swearing, I'm trying to thread this up. Hey Jack, how are you? I don't know what that was in my aquarium stream. I went on to check it was still running. Christ, it sounded like a damn helicopter. Long time no see. So, it's a long weekend in the US, isn't it? Colour will be day. That's cool. This is the artificial quills, Jack. Collaborations, Adele. Hey, alive, how you doing, buddy? If I miss MD while I'm doing this, but just give me abuse. Matty, how you doing, buddy? Can't see with him. Well, hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Finally resting. I'm just had a chilled day myself. It was meant to rain here today, that's why I fished yesterday. Of course the rain didn't turn up, so it's still dry. You work in agriculture? But then the UV resin jack. It's quick and easy.
The aim for the Zimbabweans on day 3 was to salvage some pride. After being forced to follow on, they faced a tough task to take this test into Sunday.
Hence the old t-shirt. Wipe the needle.
At the other end, he was ably assisted by Sean Williams, who reached his 15 style as the pair wrapped up a century partnership.
What a squeaker. Get. Go.
Go on, mate, move.
Just before lunch. Curran didn't hang around much longer, also falling to Bashir as the task got a whole lot harder for the underdogs. Then, the moment of the day. Ben Stokes and Harry Brook combining, and in some style. A barely believable moment of magic from Brook in the field, which they'll not tire of seeing.
Aye, that kitty's a pet. That's the one that's got special needs, man.
Sense victory now as the wickets continue to tumble, as Bashir found more joy on the Trent Bridge pitch. Sikander Raza dug in as he reached his half century, but it was only delaying the inevitable.
I'm not saying I didn't either, like, but
As he claimed his fourth 5-wicket test haul. The 21-year-old eventually ending with 6 as England cruised to an innings win before tea.
15 turns round the foam jack.
With the visit of India and the Ashes series down under, but for now,
Tear off the excess. Just like that.
BBC News.
Finish tying it in. Then a wee bit we'll go with hair's ear dubbing. Natural. It does a thorax like a buggy. Ah, that's the one that's got the foot fetish, Adele. Aquarium box filters, what kind, mate? I've got big external filters I use. Kirsty, that cat bites me. It sits there and licks my toes and then bites me. If you're wanting an external filter, Fishworks, I would go for the Fluval FX range. You can't beat them. No worries, alive, buddy. Thanks for coming in. We've got a planted tank. It's alright, I've got external filters in my tank, as well as internal filters. I mean, my aquarium's well overstocked, but it runs 8 filters. No worries, Jack. You all got different words. We just call them internal and external. The box filter is different to canister filter. Box filter is internal. Aye, but I'm just saying, if he wants to upgrade his filters, go for an external canister. Depends on the size of the tank. What size, how many litres is your tank? Yeah, I've got internal box filters in my tank as well. 15 gallons, so you wouldn't need a big filter for that. Depends on your fish stock and what fish you keep. Hey Lucy, how are you? This looks kind of strange when you see it. camera's not really picking it up. The foam floats in the water, so that's what the fish sees just below the water surface. What kind of fish have you got in your tank?
Yeah, that gives me a little bit of hopes. The power is just the deception is really big. So yeah, just want to go and sleep and come back tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll be surrounded with a lot of positive energy. But at the moment, just disappointment is big. Moving on to Super League in life after Steve McNamara hasn't started well for Tasman Dragons. He left the club on Tuesday after 8 years as head coach. John Tompkins was in interim charge of the team as they welcomed the champions Wigan.
Paradise fish, there isn't gobies. Paradise fish are nice, I like paradise fish. Is your tank staying clean? And your fish healthy? And your water parameters all good?
Leeds Rhinos moved up to third in the table with a hard-fought win away at Castleford. They were just 7-0 up at half-time, but a strong second-half performance saw them ease out to 29-6 winners. Harry Newman scoring 2 ahead by Brighton. Novak Djokovic has made yet more history by winning his 100th ATP singles title.
I used to breed the paradise fish years ago. I like them.
From a set down to win 5-7, 7-6, 7-6 in 3 hours and 5 minutes, he becomes just the third man in the opening round to achieve the feat after Jimmy Connors and Roger Federer.
We finished that in, Jack. We're on to another in.
The opening round to lift a trophy in 20 different instruments. Well done to him. In Germany, Flavio Cabroli beat world number 17 Andre Rublev 6-2, 6-4 in the final to win the US Open. It's the Italian's second his first in Bucharest just last month. That too was on play ahead of the French Open, which starts tomorrow. He's moved up to 26th in the rankings.
Well, my big tank that I stream, there's over 200 fish in that. It's grossly overstocked,
With a Kino 1
but it runs 8 filters.
beating the leader Savsanova 6-1, 6-7, 6-1.
Hi Danny, no worries.
Playing in her first final of the year, 14 Rubikina came into it on a poor run against top 20 players and was made to battle hard by the world number 19 at the final to beat over the line. And in Morocco, Australia's teenage sensation Maya Joyce cruised to her first WTA singles title, beating Romania's Jacqueline Crispin 6-3, 6-2.
She's no well, Molly. She's
19-year-old won there yesterday.
been poorly for
Action on Monday in the first round
2 weeks.
of the French.
2 weeks.
About just over a week.
Because the final
Chloe's still unwell, Danny.
season is shaping up to be one with drama, with the title and relegation spot settled. The focus turns to the race for the champion.
I need different plants in it, Adele.
Here is the top of the
I know it looks alright to you, but I want some colour in there, so I'm going to add in some colourful plants. Hi Paul, how you doing, mate?
City only need to draw to seal their place, given they
Not that one.
Oh, yes, those are pretty cool.
have a fantastic season under Marcus Dills.
This is a really tough game, the way it always has been. You know, the games we play against Fulham recently last year, it was always 2-1, 3-2, so tight. We had the internal momentum and that one, but always in a tough game. They have to win the Premier Leagues because it was at the end of the season every time. And I remember perfectly how tough it did. Tomorrow we have the vision is clear, so we're going to change it.
Hey Fish Stuff, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in.
And that is
Put in a box filter and leave your sponge in as well until your box filter gets established.
Welcome Chelsea. A win for the Blues would secure their place, but a win for Forest wouldn't necessarily get them into the top 5 unless someone else slips up. Will definitely be hoping 6th place Aston
How you doing, Fish Stuff? How you doing, buddy? Anna, thanks for coming in.
we do our job. We don't need to pay attention what the
Yeah, it'll take about a month. But you can dose your tank with beneficial bacteria also.
At this stage of the season, I think the pressure is for all the clubs that we are involved.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
So for them,
All good here. Just tying some trout flies.
it's not something that I'm worried about. We have to be careful, don't let them use the
How are you, Anna? Congratulations on becoming a wife.
I know, woohoo!
Whoop whoop.
Seen that?
Big congratulations from Chloe and myself.
Hell yeah.
If you've got room to put both filters in, just run them both. I wouldn't bother changing media unless you have to. I would just put them both in, let the new filter run itself in. And if possible, just leave your sponge filter in also. I've got sponge filters in my big aquarium, they're hidden. But they have a big surface area. I used to fly fish stuff, that's all I do. Yeah, Mike, thanks very much, buddy. Much appreciated, man. You really don't have to, but I appreciate it.
Smash me off water. Get. That's all feels. Get.
Mine's are quite big sponge filters, but they're hidden in behind all the plants. They're great for pot. That's how my water's always crystal clear. I've got so many filters running. The sponge filters are great for polishing the water, and to be honest, I only have to clean them about every 8 weeks. Just take them out, squeeze them in a bucket of tank water, and then just put them back in. Hi Carol, how are you? Used to enjoy your trout fishing, fish stuff. I love my trout fishing. I was out yesterday, it was quite hard going, but I got 4. I think I lost 3. Still better than nothing. You've got an awesome channel, fish stuff. Love it, man. You guys are brilliant. Just woke up for your nap, Carl. How you feeling, buddy? Yeah, I'll always try and come in if I see you live. I think I commented on your long line and bought the halibut. Amazing. It's a big money fish across here, halibut. No worries, Mike. My email's in my bio if you ever need to email me.
Aye, you might respond on here. Aye.
Aye.
You don't even look at them.
Near the end of June. Is that when the season opens for your halibut? Hey Jack, this is like a top part. I don't know if you've ever fished them. It's hard to show you.
Show them the one Kira done.
The foam sits on obviously the surface, and the buzzer sits below the surface, and that's basically what the fish sees. Thinks it's an emerging insect. Dye them in all different colours. That's like a white quill. You can do them just like a normal buzzer with a foam post. I dyed some, done a couple just before I started. That's like a yellow owl. You can see the ribbon on it.
Show them the one Kira done.
The wee lass, she tied one. I put my hand up. I've got a massive hand there. Where's the one Kira done? Jack, this was, I swear to God, this was tied by a 7-year-old.
What's that gonna help?
Wee Kira tied this one herself. 7 years old. Wee bit of straggle on it, we just pull that off.
She loves tying flies.
Gonna have to get her fucking tied to the fucking chair and get her fucking tying away.
Do you know what I think she would do?
Hey Linda. Oh Adele, thank you very much. Ah, these catch a lot of fish, Jack, eh? See in an evening when the fish are just coming up, the emergers, you've got to find the right colour, of course. I mean, I've tied you some very basic ones. They're just black with a tiny rib on them. Very little thorax in there. When you hold up the fly, put your hand up, Matty. Chloe knows what you mean.
So you can put your hand behind it.
Right.
You can't put it in front of it.
They're fucking daft as a fucking brush,
I
man.
don't fucking see it.
I can't use that arm, I can't twist my fucking wrist.
Oh yeah, guys, look at this one. Just cover it in my hand.
No, I was trying to put my hand there to get the camera to focus. Can you see that better now?
Sure you won't. You little liar.
There, you got it. Oh, sometimes if you just do that, it refocuses the camera.
He's lying.
Yeah, you're not too fucking pregnant to get a fucking slap.
Ah, you try to slap me and you wouldn't see the moron. There you are.
That's my girl. Glad you clarified it for me. Some other guys told me that I could put new filtration. It'll kill, no, I'll not kill the bacteria. The bacteria is in the water, it's on the plants, it's in the substrate. The majority of the bacteria is in your filter. If you put a new filter in, it will not kill the bacteria. It'll just colonise itself up with the bacteria. You can put in an addition of the biostarter. You're bound to get it in the States. Biostarter, which is beneficial bacteria. But to be honest, if you leave your other filter in there running, let that one run in, it'll be fine. You'll no need the filter start. How are you, Adrian? How was your nap, Carol? I did see you saying you had a nap. How was your nap?
Oh, that sounds good.
Chloe needs a nap.
I feel like a sack of shit.
I need earmuffs.
I've been feeling awful the last few days, especially. I've had a fucking migraine for the last 2 days. I went to bed early last night with the help, but I didn't.
What colour you want new, Jack? Look, I'll do. What was that? Was that narrow? Ah, Mike, cheers, pal. You really don't have to. I appreciate it. No such thing as a bad nap. You've been tired as well. I'm always tired, Anna. I have no thyroid and I never took my medication for years. So that's my excuse for being a big fatty.
No, all the biscuits around me eats.
Nope. Mike's saying hello, Chloe.
Hello.
Life's exhausting. Life's bloody exhausting. My fucking glasses have steamed up, man.
Because you put them on your heat. Your heat's all sweaty.
Sweaty Betty.
Sweaty bastard.
Aye, it is, Linda. Life's exhausting. I hit 30 and I swear now I'm just, that comment just disappeared. I'm just as tired. 30, well, I'm 21 with 32 years experience on it. If that makes sense. What it means is I'm an old git. Chloe's causing me to go fucking grey.
Oh, I blame you.
Oh, we-
Before you even met me, darling.
Away and over. You seen all our live streams before, Mike? Sometimes my live streams are a bit haywire. Depends on the women that come in. Some of them are X-rated. Especially Chloe when she's on the drink, but she'll not be drinking now until September.
Dude, I don't want to just drink straight off the bat.
So I've been abstaining. I was fishing yesterday, Mike. I was fly fishing yesterday. Chloe's still ill, that's my arm on it. It's getting there. Externally it's healing well, but still pretty sore inside. That'll just take a bit of time, but I'm no one for sitting about, just get on with things. It's healing quick, it's looking alright. I heal quite quick for an old fart. This is just a UV light to dry the UV resin. Liquor, I like a bit of liquor.
He is a liquor.
Oh, come on now, Anna.
Y'all liquor.
I'm as pure as the spring melt fucking water coming off of the hills.
You're as pure as fucking Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. God, am I that toxic? Chloe's just told me I'm toxic.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You said I'm as pure as the shite that comes from Chernobyl.
I said you're as pure as Chernobyl.
Have I seen Shrek? No, I've never watched a movie in my life. Well, that's not true.
You watched E.T. in
The last movie I watched,
Is E.T. in 1980?
are my eyes brown? No, my eyes are actually green.
The kids always mistake your eyes for green. I don't think they're green.
They fucking are green.
Between a grey and a green.
Yours will be fucking black. Oh, we're over.
Yours will be fucking purple.
Aye, green. My eyes are green. The sign of the devil.
They're between a grey and a green. They're not.
They should be, as you're full of shit. Aye, you've hit the nail on the head there, to be honest.
Hell yeah, is that Anna?
I've never denied it.
Is that Anna?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
She's my type of woman.
That's Chloe's type of woman right there.
Love it.
Fucking hell. Bastards.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. Don't know what's happened there, but I fucked that up.
Seagulls are the natural, like,
Do you hear our friends outside, the seagulls?
hogs. What do you call them that? Really fucking hogs.
Flying rats. Now they're full of shit. Park your car outside, man, and it's like a fucking chessboard.
Aye, literally.
Fucking black and white fucking splatters.
My car's kicking shit already.
So's mine. Hasn't been washed for a year.
That's blank.
mother, who is a pediatrician and has spent her professional life caring for
Your husband's got brown eyes. Ah, it's alright. Somebody said I need a food in my aquarium. I don't know what the heck that means. Now, is that for your plants? I run CO2, Mike. And both my bigger tanks are on CO2. You see the seagulls at the back? Squawking bastards. They really are horrendous here, man. They sit outside our bedroom window, because we're downstairs the bedroom. They sit on the neighbour's car, which is 4 feet away from our bedroom window. They sit on our roof and squawk. I honestly could murder them. They're seriously just a pain.
All proper assholes, like.
Ah, you're right, Molly. I'll put it in a layman's terms. All they do is shit everywhere. You can't even hang washing out here to dry. Well, yeah, they're on the endangered species list. I think
Shouldn't be breed like there's nobody's business, man.
I think it was Lionel Richie done the head count.
Stevie Wonder.
Aye, Stevie Wonder.
So Lionel Richie.
Well, fuck, he's blind as well. Rats with wings. That's exactly what they are. Many of these you want in Jack? Oh. You know what? It's easier if you show it in the peg, isn't it? No, you can keep your fucking seagulls, Jack. Hey Frenchie, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, man. Oh, they're really good, Jack. I've got all these different coloured quills as well, and then I tie natural ones. I'm just trying to tie different stuff. I'm going to go fishing with these some night, some evening. Cheers, Mike. Appreciate you coming in, man. Yeah, I'm going to fish with these some evening, Jack, when the rise is on. I'll fish with 3 of them. 3 different colours. Thanks again, Mike, for the donations. Very much appreciated. I'm going to tie you just a black and red, a Dennis the Menace. That's not that, man. Sounds like a cat.
That sounds like Bambi.
Fucking squawk. That's when. Cheers, Frenchie. Much appreciated. Evenings is good for the dries or early morning, Jack. The trout tend to go off during the day. Yesterday it was really hard going. For me, it was just the trout weren't cooperating. I mean, I lost 3, so it's not so bad, but I shouldn't have lost them, to be honest. I was trying to bully them in. Hey, how you doing, Backtrack? Cheers for coming in, buddy.
My colleague who I just mentioned to you from the pediatric intensive care unit called me and left me messages in tears telling me that the ICU is full. In fact, I can read her message to you. She says the terror is all night and all day, continuous fear. She herself lost half of her family, her sister and her entire sister's family recently. We miss our loved ones and don't even know how to grieve for them. We don't have time to grieve.
David, how you doing, brother?
Christmas Eve is full.
Thanks for coming in, man.
It breaks your heart. What is their crime? All the small children, it's beyond imagination. And that was the reality for me while I was there. I had an intensive care unit.
Ah, we're all good, man. We're all good. Cheers. How are you?
Children who were the sole survivors of their family, children who lost every single sibling whose parents weren't able to come visit them because they themselves were in the adjacent building. This was my experience this year. This was my experience last year.
Now, Ukraine and Russia have each released more than 300 prisoners on the second day of what's set to be the biggest exchange since the war began. The two sides have agreed to release around 1,000 prisoners each by Sunday, after which Moscow says it will publish conditions for peace. Ukraine says its returning prisoners were deprived of food and medical care. 25% of them experienced repeated torture at the hands of the Russians. Russian attacks continued with a major assault on Kyiv overnight, setting large parts of the Ukrainian...
Oh, you like the wedding with the... We don't really get much grasshoppers here. We get a lot of crane flies, daddy long legs, things like that. But there's no very many grasshoppers. So the crane flies do well, as do the damsel flies. I just tie thousands of patterns. I just make my mind up and then just tie whatever. I don't often use the UV resin. It's usually varnish I use, but this is quicker. Yellow posts. We'll put a pink post on. Fruit flies are the worst. White. Fruit flies are a menace. I should have done a screen share. You could have popped up, Jack.
The idea of a ceasefire will not feel any closer. On the Russian side, footage
On the endangered list, Anna, really?
soldiers cheering.
I mean, we do have grasshoppers, but you very rarely see them.
Moscow says only after
They're not big numbers.
the tactics for peace, it still appears to be the capitulation of Ukraine. BBC News review.
Now it's time to look at today's sport with Lizzie Greenwood.
Hello there, thank you very much. Well, it's been a day for the football underdog. They'll have more on Sunderland's Premier League promotion and Aberdeen's Scottish Cup success in a moment. But possibly the biggest upset was in Lisbon, where Arsenal beat the Spanish giant Barcelona to win the Women's Champions League. Goalless until the 64th minute.
We'll go with red dubbing on this one.
Hold of England's Beth Mead's reverse pass.
Go the different colours of dubs, Jack. Boxes and boxes and boxes of them.
In 18 years, and it prevents Barca from winning it for the third year in a row. Well, meanwhile, Sunderland
You've got lots of grasshoppers, Jack.
won the Premier League after winning the Championship playoff final at Wembley, the so-called richest game in football, worth £200 million. They beat Sheffield United 2-1 with a stoppage time winner. And Aberdeen beat Celtic to win their first Scottish Cup final for 35 years. It was 1-1 after extra time when goalkeeper Dimitar Mitov saved twice in the penalty shootout, but Aberdeen denying Celtic a first successive domestic cup. The sort of football because Mohamed Salah has been named in Premier League Player of the Season after helping Liverpool win the title. Salah scored 28 goals and provided 18 assists as they won it with 4 matches to spare. He could become the first footballer to win the Golden Boot, the Golden Playmaker, and the Player of the Season award. Now, Rugby Union and Bordeaux have won the European Champions Cup.
Did you tie your own flies, first off?
All in Cardiff at half time, but a Cyril Kazan try in the second half proved crucial. That was 1-4 they scored to Northampton's 2. Now England's cricketers are thrashed themselves by winning 35 runs in their one-off test match, having been forced to follow on after England 565 to 6 declared in their first innings. Zimbabwe were all out for 255 in their second. 6 wickets in the second innings, 9 in the whole match.
The Tequila Sunrise. See, I didn't hit my flies. My car's on the road again. The Tequila Sunrise blobs are excellent. You did tie your own flies. This is another great wee one, Jack. I'll show you the new. 13 centigrade. It was bizarre. It was really warm here today, but the temperature wasn't actually that high. I think it was 15. It's hard to see that, Jack. It's just Tequila Sunrise ain't a bad drink either. Do you see that, Jack? It might be better if I hold a bit of paper up there. White background. Is that worse? That's worse. You like it a bit more tropical. You can't really see the rib. You live a few hours away from the Green River. Spent a lot of time on that river. Is that salmon as well, is it? Midges in the winter, blue wing olives. Yeah, we do a lot of the olives and olive duns. I tie all the dry flies as well, wet flies, lures, tailwater trout. I've only been tying flies for just coming up 2 years. There's a Green River salmon, Steelhead River in Westland. Jack, you'll know about that. What's your name, Fish Stuff? If you don't mind. I just hate calling you Fish Stuff. I've got many names, but my name's Matty. Okay, thanks Anna, I appreciate you coming in. Oh, your name's Jason. I did see that actually in one of your chats. Yeah. You're just not used to the cold Adele. I like the winter. I love it when it's like -5, -10. That's my kind of weather. Hey Neen, how you doing? Thanks for hopping in. Hope you're well. You tied them all in all the stages. Aye. It's great satisfaction tying flies and catching fish in your own flies. I can keep the... I like the winter, Adele. I don't like the heat. I'm not built for heat. It's an awesome summer steelhead river too. If I'm right in saying a steelhead's a rainbow trout that's gone to sea. I haven't caught him yet back when I fished it. No worries, man. When are you next live, Jason? I take it it's weather dependent, obviously. He was always a little nervous. Oh, you're live tomorrow? Super, I'll hop in. I'll be in chat, but I'll be tying flies as well at some point. I've got people needing flies. The weather's looking good, excellent. What's your plan tomorrow? Is it rod lure fishing?
Elephants for the next 5 years. In the next 15 years, all elephant enclosures in zoos will have to measure 2 hectares. And just imagine
I'm in the ocean, so I usually live streamers and shrimp patterns. Started to learn some wet and dry flies now. Thanks for the tutorial, mate. If you ever want to come up, David, I could do a StreamYard and we can do a split. Well, StreamYard, I can have 6 people up. If you want to come up sometime and tie flies live with me, I'm going to set up a live fishing with Jack sometime.
conservation objectives that are set out in the standards. And zoos
You'll be rod and reel, the long line boats almost ready.
checking the box
Many boats do you have, Jason?
of those is that they simply have to exchange information about conservation with another zoo. No wonder the zoo industry, Biaza, are so pleased with these new standards because they are just tiny little.
Well, you fish 4 boats? Christ, that's an expense and a half. I've got 2 boats and Christ, keeping one afloat's very expensive, never mind 4.
I mean, most zoos would tell you that the people who work there are animal lovers, that they prioritise animal welfare. How have some of these practices been allowed to go on?
Anytime, David, if you want to do it, just let me know and I can do a StreamYard and you can come up. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's the cost of maintaining boats across here. It's just, before I put my boat in the water every year, it was over £2,000 just for maintenance, and then through the year it could have been another £5,000 or £6,000. And I was only just a hobby fisher. It was only for my own pleasure.
Serious accusations and problems with animal welfare, you're faced with a dilemma. That zoo brings in perhaps 200,000, 300,000 visitors a year. That's a
One major repair. I think I heard you saying that in one of your other, I think it was the last time I was in. You were having engine problems and it was costing a lot of money for the parts. $5,000 or something. It's even the cost of replacing an engine now. It's just ridiculous money.
Now, BBC Radio 1's big weekend is underway in Sefton Park in Liverpool. The annual festival will see a wide range of...
With a 23-foot force, it's like gambling. Had to get out of it. It's a tough life. I commercially fished on the trawlers for a couple of years when I was younger. I was just a share fisherman, of course. But it's a tough life. The North Sea here in Scotland is one of the roughest seas in the world. It's a shallow sea, so it gets very, very rough. It's changed days now. The boats now are bigger. They can still fish in a storm force 10, force 8, and we have to run for cover. Yeah, that is. The halibut will be, is that one of your biggest wage packets is off the halibut? I know across here the halibut are very expensive. Big money, yeah. If you get them, aye, it's always a gamble, isn't it?
Brazil's President Lula da Silva is leading tribute to the acclaimed photographer Sebastião Salgado, who died of leukemia at the age
Crabbing
of
as well.
21. Salgado documented the state of the
We get the crab, a lot of crab here, the brown crab. Predominantly lobster though. Some of the best lobster grounds is up where I live. It's not always lucrative. The lobster guys here make a lot of money. They'll just be coming into season shortly. Hi Cindy, how are you? Hope you and Travis as well. They're just tying a few flies tonight. As usual, Saturday night's fly tying night.
There have been some bright or sunny spells, equally some bits and pieces of rain, and as some heavier rain sweeps eastward overnight, well, it will actually sweep away some of the clouds. So Sunday and Monday should bring more sunshine, but also some blustery showers with low pressure still very much in charge. So it's this frontal system here that will bring outbreaks of rain northwards and eastwards, some heavy and thundery rain for Northern Ireland and Scotland as this wet weather moves its way through. The rain also moving southeastwards across England and Wales. Some clearer skies going on behind with some showers and some western.
No, I didn't have a
Quite mild,
commercial license, Jack. The boys where I kept my boat, they had licenses. I used to help them.
otherwise you should actually see some good spells of sunshine.
My pal, he brought me a heap of lobsters the other day.
Across western Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, where they could be heavy and thundery, but some showers are likely to crop up further southeast as well. It's going to be quite a windy day, gusts of 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour in the final. Certainly stronger winds than we've been used to of late, and a fresher feel
I'll tie a couple of green ones,
from the west. Low pressure still in charge for Bank Holiday Monday.
sort of olive colour.
You may see a frontal system bringing some more general rain into Northern Ireland late in the day, and it does look like
Or we could go fluorescent yellow.
as we head through. This is Frontier Country. Broadening your horizons.
So you all got plans for the public holiday weekend?
Caribbean's relationship with the sea are changing. What must it have been like for them, not knowing whether they were going to make it?
Depends where they are. Might not be back holiday and that.
I think it's a celebration. Some sort of celebration in the States. Celebration day or something.
I'll tell you on calendar.
Sweating.
Because that's a worldwide calendar.
You think these would work for panfish, Jack?
Oh, it's Memorial Day in America.
Memorial Day, that's it. Do you know, people have caught carp on these. Oh, Chloe's in the fridge. Whoop whoop.
I keep opening the fridge and cupboard to look there, but
Can't be arsed.
I just can't. I am reflux.
But is it your fucking jaw that moves when you're eating?
I feel sick. So it's like,
This will be an interesting one, this colour, Jack. Crappie, bluegill, sunfish. Aye, the bass. The bass might take them, Jack. I mean, it's not just trout that feed on insects. Everything that swims in the water will feed on insect larvae. That's for sure. This will just be a version of the buzzer I use that catches all the fish. WD-40 fly. No, I've never heard of that, mate. Never heard of that, Jason.
WD-40 fly.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, Jack, any easy food sources. Like I say, there's no difference between an American trout and a Scottish trout. Just maybe some of the mergers might be different, but let's face it, these are just trying to represent anything that's emerging in the water. And trout will take things like blobs, fabs, that represent nothing. It's just aggression takes them.
And Arsenal win the Women's Champions League, shocking defending champions Barcelona after substitute Stina struck in the second half of their 1-0 final. Huge night for Arsenal there. Barcelona were going for a third win of that championship. Now on BBC News, Newcastle.
I'm not sure there needs to be much further debate about whether or not it was a U-turn. What has been it's not full U-turn. Does that help as well? You think full U-turn? What should we do with a U-turn?
Hey, how do I use the wash machine? What are you trying to wash? Just a t-shirt? What does the t-shirt say on, what does it say on the t-shirt? Go back saying Coca-Cola. Like metal on the label, but okay.
Some fucking longians about them. Scottish trout are more rebellious. Hey Cat, how are you?
And is it on a par with anything else they've done? Have they U-turned or anything?
Thanks for coming in. How's Jack?
I've written many times. The Westminster view of U-turns, calamity drama appalling, is very different.
Cat saying hello to Chloe.
Hello.
And for this newscast, our newscasters, does one U-turn open the floodgates?
Both tired, been napping. Aye, life's tiring now, Cat. I'm always tired, to be honest. Not been sleeping really well.
So if you don't have time, that is our whole Saturday newscast.
That's a decent cheese, don't know.
Paddy in the studio.
And before we get going on this U-turn, Matt from Ashford in Kent says, I think we should call it not a U-turn, but a U-bend. I mean, cheeky Matt, newscasters who love hearing what's on your mind.
Do you see the how fluorescent that is, Jack? You'll see it better when I. It's a UV Spanflex.
Well, it would be unlikely, but that's not to say it wouldn't happen. And I think that does, the decision this week does put a little bit of wobble and a little bit of opportunity for people who've been campaigning against it.
Don't know, the camera doesn't pick it up that well, to be honest.
Part of their arguments, whether it's on family farm tax, as the Tories have branded it, or whether it's on getting rid of the two-child benefit cap for some families, it does create a bit of that on some things. But I think Winterfield was so huge, we heard again and again and again and again and again and again, didn't we? From MPs, insiders, advisors, pollsters,
Picture of fucking me on that.
Oh, the arm thing reacts.
I
It's
know.
all the bad.
There's so many variations of flies you can tie, Jack. Half them I just make up in my head because I know they catch fish. Or I know they will catch fish, sorry.
More pensioners to have Winterfield pay. So what we don't know is what will be announced at the spending review. And I spoke to Carl Emerson from the Institute for Fiscal Studies, independent member countries, who said, if you were to position this winter, you're going to have to really get it ready in this. You can't wait till the autumn. You're going to have to do it in June. If you wait till the autumn, you won't get it done this winter.
That's correct. So there's a question mark still over the timing. There's a question mark over where the threshold will be set for who will now have it coming up into the
Will be this one a bit of green.
So there are still things to be decided about.
I'll get back green for you.
No, you're alright. Keep your fucking green.
This is the right thing to do. It was becoming a huge political problem. It was the right thing to do in that moment. And now we are nearly a year on. We've been able to think.
Always agreed. It's been a lot so great.
Well, it has, but then if you look at the evolution of the public finances, which we're going to talk a lot about in the coming weeks because the spending reviews coming out as like a $1 trillion track, some of the numbers look worse. So, yeah, the government's saying, no, the economy looks a bit more peppy. Household savings, for example, are going up. The inflation has gone back up again. Public finances are still not at all in a good position. But it evoked for me talking to the ministers about it this week. You were sort of taken back to that moment actually when they moved into number 10, and ministers did, I think, but also genuinely go, I'm happy to make sure that I said that as well.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna stop.
About the urgency of the economic problems at that moment. And it's easy to forget that's the context in which they took the decision to take winter forward and millions and millions of pensioners. I still argue that it was hard to see how that decision was through any sort of political lens, really. Like, wow, your first decision on its own, dropping from space with no preamble.
David says, hello Chloe, good to hear you keeping Matty in check. I've met my fucking match with Chloe, I'll bet. Fuck me, man.
Every time.
Yeah, because in that
What the fuck is it?
I don't know. Looks nasty.
Looks so God, man, you look at some shit on
So I
Facebook.
got it back. I just remembered I've already eaten. Like you'd forget. Class. Honestly, so
Jason, these buttons would work good here. It looks easy to see too. I send them out, Jason, if you ever fancy a couple, like.
So I've just fucking chain smoked about 80 bags, man.
You probably fucking have.
No, I've no smell.
So it's the green one, Jack. If you put the UV torch on that, it's... I don't know, the camera doesn't pick it up.
I'll let rip on it, burn the holes through it.
You see how fluorescent it is?
yeah, and the closed doors opened a bit, didn't they? Because there was a leaked management and the rain temperature moving. Trying, but she wants the chancellor to tax.
Chloe's just sitting there squeezing fucking cheese live on stream. Clarty. Clarty, bitch!
Oh well, better out than none.
Man,
Hold it in, you'll be fucking gassed out of bed.
Chloe's trying to gas me, man.
They're not stinking tonight,
Aye, whatever.
so it's alright. If you get stinking, you'll soon care about it. You need an oxygen mask.
Chloe's got no shame, Molly. Sitting there trumping away every bloody night on every live stream she trumps away in the background.
Yep.
He's all want to feel sorry for me.
No. I've got a problem with your farts.
Hi, Dougie Doug, how you doing, my friend?
When's gonna come back?
Thanks for coming in. Hope you're well, man. I never ever see you live because you're live when I'm sleeping. We always pop in on your live. I always pop in on your sleep stream and drop a like. I never catch you live. It's shite. The time difference is crap.
Name the boy band. Somebody wrote Ruthless Toothless. One injection. Boys to men.
Another one bites the dust.
Boys to men. Crack Street Boys.
Aye, no worries, Dougie. I appreciate it very much. Thanks, my man. Appreciate you coming on and dropping a like. Thank you. This is a no frills channel, especially with Chloe in the background trumping away. She's a legend, man. She's no shame. I'm probably more feminine than Chloe.
Yep.
Yep.
See him rocking about with his fucking
Hi, nerd. How you doing?
his high denim skirt on at night.
Thanks for coming in, nerd. How are you?
Balls dropped at the bottom.
Chloe's something else, man. Everybody needs a Chloe in their life.
Till you fuck me off. And then you wish you never met me.
I dread that day.
Nah, I only get, like, if I get really fucked off with someone, like, they know about it.
So I went to a supermarket in this constituency, and people unbidden use the winter fuel phrase too. They also don't think that a used phone is a bad thing, but they do think it shows love. Now that doesn't mean I spoke to everyone who voted for Paul Clement, because I didn't. But it's interesting, it was instructive.
Mum dog needs a Chloe in her life. Ah, she's the heart and soul. Molly. She really is.
Let's just listen to some of
She keeps me on track, without a doubt.
when the government does a U-turn, is that the sign of
I'm pretty sure she's scunnered me, but
No, I don't think he's got any choice but to get it because people are just not voting for him anymore.
Do you know what he stands for?
No, I'm not in politics really.
so how are you, Adrian?
Do you think he's a good man trying his best?
Yeah, absolutely, I do. Absolutely. I think he's a very considerate, nice man who I have met in the past. And I believe he's doing his best.
I thought they were going to do so much, they were going to do this, they were going to do that. Now they're playing the conservative. And for everything they're playing the conservative. Just do what you say, what you're going to do.
That's the about things going to get worse. You want it to be taken to the shining city on the hill, really, don't you? As opposed to optimism.
You see you're waiting for, because I thought how very ready for what I feel like, no, I don't believe in the shining city on the hill.
I love hearing people say it.
Fuck.
What did you say, by the way, if the man said that earlier morning?
He said
Scared yourself, yeah.
There's a cat.
and we've discussed this before.
Aye. Hope you're going boxers on the lot.
Nope.
The broomstick on the back of your shorts.
Cheers, Doug. Have a nice day, man. Or party. Enjoy. Chloe's just brooned herself.
Aye, don't fuck blame me for that. You sound like a shark.
I think this for you, Scott, we need that in. Because if you're doing disrupting in their life, you should expect that they can say anything they like. 100%. So I'm glad we played it. Basically, that's the flavour of it. And the lady at the end, she came from Italy in 1961. She was the one who said to me, I get it. I'm on pension credit, so I get my winter fuel, but I feel sorry for the other ones who lose out by a pound here and a pound there. She said that unbidden.
How strong do you like your coffee? I wanted to show up on a drug test. That's how strong. That's me.
And voters unprompted would say how unhappy they were about it. And it's not very often as a political decision that has almost universal cut through. And when it's universal negative cut through, politicians might be wise to change their mind, even though they might give them, a couple of days of humiliation and opportunity for their rivals to grow and say, I told you so.
So this takes you to your promised briefing
Yes.
on what's happening between MPs and the 20 people in government. It seems to me that what I said without reading it is that if you've got a crunch decision on spending,
Car by feet again.
you would fully expect there to be a lot of highly charged particles in politics. They all go like this, and they all go like that.
Bit too much dubbing on this scene.
Of course, and ministers will always want more than of course they will. And what's also is a very tricky economic factor. So there's less money than ministers would want to have in the first place. And even in a era when a government is quite flush, ministers don't say, well, I want more for my schools or farms or whatever it is. So this is a very difficult factor for them. And when you hear ministers, if you will tomorrow, as you will again and again, or in the next couple of weeks, you'll hear ministers say, well, there are tough choices to make. Well, there are difficult decisions to make. That's all code for saying some bits of government spending are going to be held back. So understand that. Second
Bastard fell out.
is that Rachel Reid already raised taxes by
I can't stop myself.
in the autumn, and that has been spent already on a lot of extra money going on
a second. Yeah. That's why you wear an old t-shirt when you're doing this shit.
You wear that t-shirt every other day, what you on about? You don't tie flies then, do you?
Aye.
Liar! Caught in the act.
Oh, sweating, man.
Gel is like a nail gel.
So you got any plans, Jack, for the what day is it? Boy. Memorial. What day is it?
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. He's got any plans?
So here we are with him talking about the ODR, Google ODR. And he showed me that before the pandemic and after the pandemic, claimants to personal independence.
Nope, avoid the crowds. I don't do crowds, me. I suffer anxiety. I can't even go into a supermarket. You fuck off and stop biting me, cunt. Fucking cat's biting me again, man. Does anybody want a cat? I'll even pay to get it quarantined and mailed over.
What a way to cover up a birthmark.
Don't care for crowds yourself.
What a way to cover up a birthmark. Skiddies.
I thought that was a fucking a London strip, no?
No, it's a skid mark. It's a
Alright.
white stain on the knickers.
Right. Hi, Mr. Yogi, how are you? Mr. Yogi saying hello to Chloe.
Hey, Yogi. Mine wouldn't be a London strip anyway. They fucking, like,
No plans
London.
either. I edit them, not baiting gear. No worries, man. I don't know how to edit videos yet. I've still to try and learn that. I'll probably just pass the buck and get Chloe to do it when I start doing videos.
Like London up playing in the Amazon forest.
When I get my cameras out tomorrow and get them all charged up, and maybe go for a drive somewhere and do some photography. I like autumn for doing my photography. All the nice colours you get in the trees and the landscapes. Edit slavery. Well, I'll just get Chloe to do it then, Jason. Hey Vilgrins, how you doing, buddy? We're trying something different this Saturday. We're trying a mergers.
For me to do it, I've got to agree to do it. I
Change
didn't
it.
agree.
I'll take the chain off the sink. I remember again, yeah, got my CC fixed. I didn't even know it, didn't you half?
Chain.
Oh, aye.
What?
You're no listening. I said, I'll take the chain off the sink and let you do it. Ah, dishes. Oh, wake up.
Remember, I've had a migraine the past 2 days. I'm not exactly fully aware.
Alright.
There isn't even a chain on the sink anyway.
There is on the floor, no, there's no, is there?
No. I'm dying.
You're dying, the way you're going forward.
Cock.
You're falling in love with filming. I like the nature, Mr. Yogi.
So much.
Eh?
Somebody said we fell in love with Phil Mitchell.
No, filming nature. You don't even understand my accent, man.
Why is it Phil Mitchell?
I went, oh, Phil Mitchell. Who the hell's Phil Mitchell?
I'm off EastEnders.
I went,
Nobody kens
what?
Phil.
I didn't. I've never watched EastEnders in my life.
Everybody kens who Phil Mitchell
No,
is.
I don't know who Phil Mitchell is.
I'll show you Phil Mitchell. You've seen him.
This is what we're trying just now. Vilgrins, buddy. These are sort of emerging patterns.
That's Phil Mitchell.
Who's he?
Abdi Ken's Phil Mitchell.
No,
If
we
they
don't.
ken Phil Mitchell, he's got some random.
I like the nature, Mr. Yogi.
Phil.
I've two nice cameras there, and I've got the drones, so going to get them sorted out and charged up and go for a drive and see what we can capture on camera. That'll probably be the coast, to be honest. Take a drive up the coast, maybe take some pictures of lighthouses or something. Mosquito larva.
Larvae.
Larva.
Larvae.
Chloe, Phil Mitchell is so funny, says Kirsty. Phil Mitchell's so funny.
Yeah. See?
There's I think there's 2 or 3 lighthouses quite close, Mr. Yogi. There's one 15 miles away, definitely in Montrose. I think there might be pictures of that on my community post or videos. I did a fly with the drone round it. Yeah, I've got a good drone. It's got I don't know what it's got, an amazing camera on it. It takes fantastic footage. It flies for about 45 minutes on a battery. Mosquitoes, not so much mosquitoes, Jack, but you get the Scottish midgie. By Christ, they little fucking things bite you. I mean by the billions. Not so bad on the east coast, it's bad enough here, but the west coast is horrendous for midges. I mean, they never bothered me when I was younger, but see now, God, they bite me. I was getting bitten yesterday on my fishing stream. Oh, glasses, I sweated up, man.
Well, I think probably if it's written down, I'm going to take it as a win because I'm really tough to stop them. We haven't got them all, but it makes me probably need to do some of these with the younger newspapers and the whole series like that way because there is a big prize, it seems to me, for the political parties that can sway youngsters. They're talking to them, and
Oh no, somebody's in a crap.
in other years because I'm not sure.
Somebody in the litter tray, no?
No. Is that blind?
Oh, right. Do you get a lot of mosquitoes there, Jack? It's hard to tell here, David, eh? If the fish are rising, it's not just easy to catch them. You have to kind of find the right fly or the right emerger. Sometimes they're taken off the surface. If they're taken off the surface, they'll not touch these because these sit underneath the surface film. Sometimes if they're just on the dry flies, those that's on the top of the water, they'll only take dry flies. Or 95% will take the dries, but if they're on these sort of things, emerging insects or drowned insects, these are just dynamite. You can't go wrong with them. You might have to swap and change the colours to get the right one, but once you find the right fly, it can be fun. The most I had was 40 trout on these 3 years ago, up in the Hill Loch, and that was wild trout, which are harder to fool.
no shower, by the way.
Hmm?
Still no shower.
It's 3 days now.
Fuck off. 2 days. I wasn't shower yesterday. So couldn't be arsed, I wasn't feeling well. Hoping I was gonna feel better today. I was just done. I'll be hooked. I didn't shower. Thought of it, man. Just made me feel ill.
You got loads of mosquitoes, Jack. You got that water around you. Molly, do you get mosquitoes where you are? Hey William, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's finding the right fly, David. I mean, you see fish coming up to the top, it doesn't necessarily mean they're taking dry flies. These ones sit underneath the water. The bit of foam floats on the top and the fly sits underneath. If the trout are taking the fly off the top of the water, they might take these, but more often than not they won't. They're wanting what flies sitting on the water. These sit underneath the surface film. So it's a bit of trial and error. So what you would do in a situation like that, I always fish 3 flies. I know some places in the States are only allowed to fish 1.
This is trial and error too. Make sure I like them.
What I would do is I would put a dry fly on my point, and then I would fish 2 emergers on the droppers. 2 different colours, a red or a green, an olive. Do you have to smoke these or wear gloves to hide your scent? No, not at all. No, I just turn up at the fishery, I tie that on and I cast it out. You add a wee bit of floating onto the foam. The foam will float anyway, but you put gink, it's a silicone floatant, and it just kind of stops it becoming waterlogged. Love my accent. It's not a broad accent. Well, not in my opinion.
This is trial and error too. Just make sure I like them.
What, the second one? Just to make sure. You're full of shit. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah, I do.
Away you go and hover. Droppers would work good off those here. Yeah, if you're unsure if the fish are taking the dries off the surface, my eyesight's terrible, so I can't tell. In that situation, what I would do is I'd put a point fly, just a dry fly, and then I would put 2 different colour emergers on the droppers. And if you get consistently fish on the dry fly, you would just take the droppers off and maybe put on another 2 dry flies. But if they're on, they're on. You don't need to. Once you find out what they're on, you only really need the 1 fly. And for red drum or red snapper, I don't know much about red drum or red snapper, I'm afraid. We don't get them species of fish across here, but I presume they take whatever's in the water. That's the all fish will eat insects. What am I looking for? Jack, do you know anything about the red drum or the snappers? What state are you in, William? Not a thing, Jack. I would think it would be bigger lures. Shrimp. Oh, you're in Florida. I'd love to go to Florida and fish for the tarpon. That would be my ideal fishing. Off the Florida Keys for tarpon. What's your name, Backtrack? Are you William as well? Or are you Jack too? I'm getting confused here. The tarpon. You're Ryan, right, cool. I'll probably forget Ryan, so I apologise in advance. I'm terrible with names. Tarpon, Tarpon, tarpon. They're massive.
Tampon.
You know,
A woman and three children die in a fire in northwest London. A man
tarpon, that's it, yeah.
murder. European governments warn that
I'm sure it's Florida you get them off the Florida Keys.
President Trump imposes a threatened 50% tariff on EU imports.
You've been largely vegan when your entire life. Yeah, I get some people are vegan. Mr. Yogi's a vegan. You know, I won't lie, I'm not vegan. And the Jack family. I just enjoy food.
This photograph shows 3 of the children who died. Their mother, Dr. Anna Al-Najjar, is a pediatrician.
Hey Beth, how are you? I never seen you slipping in there.
Adam, who's 11,
How's you and Leon?
to his left arm. He was operated on by a British surgeon, Graham Brew.
Nice to see you come in.
BBC about the unbearable cruelty of what his colleague has experienced.
We were in the operating theatre at the hospital complex, where we've been working every day for the past 10 days. We thought the day was coming to an end, and unusually we had a number of cases.
There's my scar, Beth, from my latest operation.
And just talking with them,
Healing well.
upstairs and finishing the day, this little boy
Hi, Beth.
appeared with a terrible
Hi Danny, you back?
tooth
Yeah, Beth's in.
left arm.
Hey, Beth.
Hey Beth. Chloe says Beth, hello.
And it was actually arrived in theatre.
Aye, it's healing up well.
That's the
It's
story
healing well.
that used to tell survivor,
How's the family, Danny?
brothers and sisters. In fact, his father was virtually injured. And that the only uninjured member of his family was his mother. Both his parents
You have me running. Cheers, man.
both work at the National Medical Complex. His father is a physician who is very badly injured with a head, with a penetrating injury to his head. And
I had my operation, Beth, for my arthritis.
that was the background.
They took away the radial head.
We
Aye, it's all catch and release, William. But some of them are monsters. That's the kind of fish I'd love to do. Or fishing in Norway for massive halibut, cod and goldfish. The bionic. Oh well, it matches that in just about now, Kim, with that scar.
and he had several substantial lacerations.
I'm alright, Beth, eh? I just get on with it.
Morally,
I'm a veteran of surgery. I've had that bloody many.
for doctor who would be among
Fish and chips, Kirsty? Yes, please.
two before we got that. But as we lifted him onto the operating table, he felt much younger than 11. Our colleagues, our Palestinian colleagues, are unbelievably resilient,
The blue wahoo. Yeah, I've heard they're tasty.
disciplined and professional. And in last night, we just
I'm a big guy, Kirsty. I'll eat 2 fish suppers.
I'm sure you won't imagine.
Or a,
There was the gas
we love real fish and chips just once.
came over
Fish and chips nice over here. Haddock. Or haddock. It's mostly haddock in Scotland, but haddock and cod in England.
almost completely wiped out. We named it
You're in the bathtub, Beth, no worries.
would be obliterated completely.
Leave your suction cup in there when you go out now.
That there are more than 4,000 families that have a single survivor. And it's not impossible that this
You love roe. Cod roe, Kirsty.
will end there will only be 2 survivors.
I'm alright, nerd. Yeah, I'm alright.
I was a boy,
I'm just getting on with it.
survived,
I've still got 9.5 weeks off work.
know about his father. And I think it's unbearably cruel.
Tilapia, that isn't fishy.
But his mother, who
I love cod roe, Kirsty.
and has spent her professional
I used to get loads in the winter when I fished for the cod. I've actually got I put a short up with the pictures of the cod,
in a single form.
or some of the cod I catch off the shore, all full of roe in the winter.
monstrous either that an entire family should be destroyed, and that we think
You any plans for the weekend, Nerdwitch?
must be amazing. But all I know is what I have asked my Palestinian colleagues, and all of them say that to the best of their knowledge, he was not
Just
involved
chilling out, aye,
in
me too.
politics, he was not
Chill out.
militancy, he was not involved
I'll
in
catch you live in the morning if you're live. Well, my morning that is. Your night. I'll pop in. Bit of pigs here are snapping that off. Adopt the gigs again.
IDF aircraft struck a number of suspects who were identified operating from a structure adjacent to IDF troops in the area of Khan Yunis. The Khan Yunis area is a dangerous war zone. Before beginning operations there, the IDF evacuated civilians from this area for their own safety. The claim regarding harm to uninvolved civilians is under review. Our correspondent, Mura Daly, has been following the story from Jerusalem because Israel doesn't let journalists into Gaza.
This is one of the most horrible incidents we've seen in the entire war, and certainly since Israel resumed and upped its war in Gaza.
Do something different with this one, Jack.
Survivor from this attack on a family.
You see it in a second.
Little boy called Adam, who's said to be happy and studious, but he now lies in a
Thanks, nerd.
hospital bed, probably
I'll just be chilling out the same.
thanks to the work of a British surgeon.
Yeah, William, these,
Who was also in the hospital.
the bit of foam you see sits on top of the water, and then the emerger pattern sits just below the surface film. You tie them in all sorts of different colours, reds, greens, yellows, red and black. You tie them more like conventional insects as well. I tie all the subsurface flies and lures. Yep, bank holiday Monday, Kirsty. Have you not got no plans? Are you just going to chill out as well?
Yet we know in Al-Mawasi there have been airstrikes in the last week where people have been killed. It is dangerous in Gaza. Israel says it's going after Hamas, but it's very, very clear that a lot of civilians are being killed.
We've been hearing this week that some aid trucks have now got in following the partial lifting of that blockade. And how far has this gone to help?
Yeah, you can use all that, William.
You're right, it's not
I mean, I buy the stuff. And like so that bunch there, that was only £1, and that ties lots of flies. That'll last me 10, 15 years. But the thing is, you get so many different variations and colours. So your £4, by the time you get a pile, it might cost you £100 to get all the different colours.
needed about 600 trucks a day at least. None of this new aid is getting to North Gaza, for example. And there's so much
So it's very expensive
when a lot of the trucks are getting across the World Food
when you add in all the different variations of the materials.
armed gangs or by people desperate for food. And until Gaza is almost flooded with food aid, and the security
Looks like Christmas tinsel.
according to the UN,
Aye, it's a bit. You can use Christmas tinsel
problems that many people in Gaza
if you can get thin stuff.
Tanya Haj Hassan is a paediatric doctor who was in Gaza just over a month ago with the charity Humanitarian Aid for Palestinians. She recently gave evidence to the European Parliament detailing what she says she saw working in the hospitals in the Strip.
This is a slightly
Here on the
jazzy one, Jack.
This case is horrific.
Don't know if the camera picks that up, but it's sparkly yellow to match the green. Cyan coloured. Oh, I've got loads of colours there. I've got just about every colour you can imagine. That's some of the dubs I've got here out. You see the yellow tinsely stuff there, Jack, better? I've got all the different coloured threads. The other stuff I tied, the likes of this stuff here for lures. All different colours of this. That's just all the offcuts. This is another Slightly different tub.
Children who were the sole survivors of their family, children who lost every single sibling and whose parents weren't able to come visit them because they themselves.
I'll try a slightly different one this time. Oh, just dropped the fucking fishing hook.
Ukraine and Russia have each released more than 300 prisoners on the
Drop the fishing hook.
to be the biggest exchange since the war began.
Silly Billy.
I'll fucking find that after.
Around 1,000 prisoners each by Sunday, after which
Yeah, there's blue and yellow and blue and UV,
its returning prisoners
green and UV, green and blue.
and 95% of them experienced repeated torture at the hands of the
Look at
Russians.
this.
Russian attacks continue with a major assault on Kyiv overnight, setting large parts of Ukraine on fire and killing at least 13 people.
Help me with pickling this asparagus. Nice, Jack.
I've never seen that.
I'm going to try a slightly different one, Jack, here. Just to show you all the variations you can do. This will just be a UV one with a rib. That was bad, sorry, I'll see myself out. Have I ignored you, Molly? Have I missed a comment?
Honestly, I'm ignorant of you.
I'm ignorant, I know.
Rude.
I can't help it. It's just me. Need something for a rib. Well, we'll use a bit of that. Oh, you made a bad joke, sorry. I thought I'd maybe missed a comment. If I do, I apologise profusely.
He doesn't. He's a liar.
I find it hard multitasking, reading the chat and trying to do this.
Don't all know. Whoa! Burning hell!
Right. You'll like this, Ian, Jack. These are really buggy.
Well, let's speak to Lisa Yasko. She's a Ukrainian MP from President Zelensky's party and a member of the Committee on Foreign Affairs. Thank you for joining us. First of all, let's just look at those claims of torture. I mean, what kind of accounts have the prisoners been given who've been released?
We document a number of terrible, terrible cases of executions of the prisoners of war, and also absolute deprivation of the basic rights that the prisoners of war, Ukrainian prisoners of war that are captured in Russian detention centers, they are deprived from the right to have medical care or food or to call their relatives. International organizations cannot visit them. There is incredible crimes of international law here, and I'm working on one of the resolutions actually to draw attention to all of this in the Council of Europe. What can we do to improve the situation also in international law regarding the prisoners of war? So situation is very, very bad.
There have been claims, haven't there, by prisoners on both sides of this conflict of mistreatment and torture. Is Ukraine ever guilty of the same?
So there are cases where unfortunately
So Salvage Mother has been around. Oh yeah, just market these wow.
already the prisoners of war, Russian prisoners of war that are in Ukraine were mistreated, that once they are in our detention,
I got you, Molly.
they
I'll catch it with my foot.
all the standards by the
Or should I say it'll catch me.
Geneva Convention. That's very important for us because we respect basic human rights, and all prisoners of war of Russia even have specific amounts of money that we give to them so they can buy things that they want when they are in prison. So that's very different, and unfortunately our people, Ukrainian people who are in Russia, prisoners of war, very often they cannot get even basic things.
This prisoner swap, there's around 700 on each side and more to be exchanged. Is it going so far as agreed in your view?
Well, in my view, that this humanitarian question, the exchange of the
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate you coming in, buddy.
that's why
I'll catch up with you tomorrow on your stream.
we get more of our people back. Situation with the prisoners of war is very specific because there is a law international that regulates their rights. While, for instance, civilians and deported children, illegally deported children to Russia, there is no law regulation. We just call for the common sense. That's why in prisoners of war there are certain rules. So we really hope that after this exchange, we also can have more civilians exchange and more children that we can.
Are you subscribed to Jason Jack?
This is a small piece of
Awesome
progress
commercial
between
fishing.
Ukraine and Russia. Do you see it as a step towards peace?
I see that not only as a cooperation between Ukraine and Russia, I see that that's a cooperation, a collective cooperation that we do every day with other countries. In this case, negotiations in Turkey, and Turkey helps us a lot.
Joke was so bad. YouTube didn't want everybody to see it. I've had that before. YouTube delete comments, people's
I don't
comments.
have a real mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome streams, Jack. Very popular, guys.
If we manage to have more humanitarian questions solved as the exchange of our civilians and prisoners before, of course,
This here
humanity and people that we really want.
is rabbit fur.
It's been a pretty eventful couple of weeks, hasn't it? We've seen those talks between Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, you can use animal hair if you brush a dog and get the loose undercoat out.
What do you take out of this?
All you do is you put it in a
From that.
coffee blender and chop it up,
Ukrainian person would say, no, there is no progress.
and that works.
I would unfortunately need to agree with that.
The stuff I'm using just now is actually rabbit fur.
Single sign that there is more trust
Onan,
or there
how are
is
you?
progress. I would
Thanks
say
for
that,
coming in, my friend.
we wait
If
and
nobody's connected to Onan, should connect. He's a fantastic guitar player.
Yep.
He sits there and plays his tunes, live streams. Awesome channel. And a really nice guy.
it's happening every day.
He always comes in and supports. How are you, bro?
Now, it's time for a look at today's sport with Lizzie Greenwood Hughes.
Thank you, Emma. Well, it's been a day for football underdogs. I'll have more on Sunderland's Premier League promotion and Aberdeen's Scottish Cup success.
Yeah, organic.
Moment, but possibly the
A lot of furs now are fake furs, but you can't beat natural fur.
Barcelona to win the Women's Champions League. Goalless until the 74th minute. Senior Black Silius got hold of England's best knee reverse pass to score the only goal of the game. The victory is Arsenal's first European title in 18 years, and it prevents Barca from winning it with penalty.
You're welcome, Onan. I appreciate you coming in.
Sunderland have been promoted to the Premier League after winning the Championship playoff final at Wembley.
Not sure what time it is where you are. Must be late.
They beat Sheffield United 2-1 with a stoppage time winner. And Aberdeen beat Celtic to win their first Scottish Cup final in 35 years. 1-1 after extra time, goalkeeper Dimitar Mitov scored the stage twice in the penalty shootout to deny Celtic a third successive domestic treble. Celtic Union and Bordeaux have won European Champions Cup for the first time, beating Nottingham Saints. It was 20-all.
This is just a simple dubbing one, Jack, with a rib. Here's your emerger. All these catch fish. I should have tapered it slightly better. What you know about fishing could fit in one of these hooks. I don't know a lot. I'm just a chancer, eh? Doesn't look like much, Jack, but these catch fish. It just looks buggy. You see the wee rib in there.
We said at the end of yesterday that we might probably a little bit slow to get into the game with the ball, but that's sort of understandable with the layout we had and getting back into the test match rhythm. But sort of once we got that,
I'll tie another one, but I'll tie it a wee bit better.
onwards, obviously to win by any means, it's a pretty dominant performance.
Britain's Lando Norris will start tomorrow's
That's one I would fish with myself, but I wouldn't sell it to anybody. I wasn't paying attention when I was putting the dubbing on. It should have a more tapered body rather than just straight. I put too much dubbing on it. Too much dubbing down near the bend of the hook.
Didn't realise how good this feels, you know, for quite a few struggles over the last couple of months. Especially here, Monaco is a beautiful place.
Oh no, William, they're no single use. My flies, if I don't lose it in a tree, I can fish with them for days and days and days. All you do is you just put it in a tub with a silica bag just to dry them out so the hooks don't rust. And you just keep using them, to be honest.
He's also now the first to lift a trophy in 20 different seasons. Some cycling news for you now, and Britain's Simon Yates is up to second overall at the Giro d'Italia after a crash had a major impact on the general classification battle. Several leading rivals, including 2023
Shop bought flies are usually rubbish.
by this crash 23 kilometres
No, just what I'm tying, William. If you look at my channel, if you get a chance, just scroll through my shorts. You'll see some of the trout I catch on my flies. I do quite well. I'm a lucky fisherman, I suppose. No worries, Jack.
Aviation company Boeing is due to enter into a deal with the US Department of Justice to avoid prosecution related to two crashes of the 737 MAX aircraft, in which 346 people died, including 3 British citizens. Both crashes were linked to faulty flight control systems. The agreement would involve Boeing paying more than $1 billion in fines, which victims' families have criticised as a sweetheart deal. Now, the top prize at the Cannes Film Festival, the Palme d'Or, has been awarded to It Was Just an Accident, a thriller set in Iran, made by the dissident director Jafar Panahi. The film was shot in secret and partly based on his own experience in Iranian prisons. In his acceptance speech, he urged all Iranians to unite and work for freedom. Meanwhile, French prosecutors say suspected vandalism led to a total loss of power in the city of Cannes on the last day of that film festival. Local officials say a substation and electricity pylon were targeted overnight. Power has now returned for over 160,000 households in southern France. Some film screenings were interrupted midway through. Hugh Schofield explains.
For a time this morning, there was panic and consternation.
You can't speak English. Oh, I appreciate it, Onan. I understand that, my friend. I understand. I appreciate you coming in. I'll always pop in and give you a like on your live streams. Always appreciate you coming in.
Even if that all happened, I don't think there's any doubt that it was certainly suddenly go ahead, and it is. But nonetheless, it's quite clear that this act of sabotage, which seems to me was aimed at the festival, aimed at disrupting it and creating the huge publicity it would have been had there been a complete shutdown.
Just very briefly, it's believed to be deliberate then.
Undoubtedly, there was the links of a pylon sworn off in the early morning and a fire at the substation. There's no question it was deliberate. Police are saying it looks like it's done by people who knew what they were doing, who maybe understood how the system worked. And the question is, who is it from violent extremists or anything Russia? You can't rule that out. But it was a major sabotage job, and though it hasn't succeeded, it caused momentarily quite a lot of concern, and now probably a concern to find out who's behind it.
Hugh Schofield there. Now, Brazil's President Lula da Silva is leading tribute to the acclaimed photographer Sebastião Salgado, who died of leukemia at the age of 81. Working in black and white, Salgado documented the state of the planet and marginalised communities around the globe. Fellow photographers say he left an indelible mark on the world. Arsenal
Creations. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Snap my fucking thread. Oh my god.
It's about to happen.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Hello, it's been a cloudy day for many, but there have been some bright or sunny spells. Equally, some bit
This is my creations.
some heavier rain could eastwards overnight. Well, it will actually sprinkle wet.
If you're not subbed up to creations, please do.
Could bring more sunshine, but also
There's some awesome stuff.
showers with low pressure still very much in charge. So it's this frontal system here that will bring outbreaks of rain northwards and eastwards. Some heavy and thundery rain for Northern Ireland and Scotland as this wet weather moves its way.
You're welcome. I'll go through some more of them when I get a chance and comment.
Quite muggy overnight, 10 to 14 degrees. As we head into tomorrow, northern Scotland will start off with some rain, but otherwise we should actually see some good spells of sun.
Just did a Beauty and the Beast thing. I'll try and have a look later on.
Spread across western Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, where they could be heavy and thundery, but some showers are likely to crop up further south and east as well. Quite a windy day, up to 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour in the far north, certainly stronger winds than we've been used to of late, and a fresher field starting to develop up towards the north and the west. Low pressure still in charge for Bank Holiday Monday, sunshine and showers initially. We may see a frontal system bringing some more general rain into Northern Ireland late in the day, and it does look like remaining quite unsettled as we head through the coming week.
I'm making flies for my fly fishing. I use these for my trout fishing. I tie all my own flies. It's just being creative. It doesn't take long. Just I've got myself in the tangle. I've not got my glasses on, so I can't see. I can, if I'm not on YouTube and trying to read the chat, I can tie one in a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I've got myself in a pickle here. I sell them, yeah. I mostly tie for myself, but I do sell them. I always miss your lives because you're live in the middle of the night for me. Yeah, time differences. What time is it there? It's bang on 9:30 PM here. Thanks, Molly. That doesn't look like much, but that catches fish.
This is BBC News, the headlines. An airstrike in Gaza has hit the home of a doctor, killing 9 of her 10 children. The Israeli military has acknowledged the strike. Ukraine says almost all of the prisoners of war being returned in the latest swap have been
4:30.
by Russian jailers. Ukraine and Russia each released more than 300
£20 asparagus is a lot. This one, Jack, it's hard to see in the camera, but it's 2 colours. That's green and red.
Brussels says the bloc is prepared to defend its interests. Radio 1's Big Weekend kicks off in Sexton Park in Liverpool with the top British artists on the bill,
This here will hold a, what's it that holds, about 168 or something?
The Israeli military says it's reviewing the reports that its airstrike killed 9
So you can hear 168 in that one wee tub.
The children's parents both worked at Nasser Hospital in Khan Yunis. Just one of the couple's children survived. The father was badly injured. A British surgeon
Yeah, my tanks is, I think my fish tank's still streaming.
surviving 11-year-old boy.
You can actually stream two different things on your same channel.
Organisations, including the BBC, to report on
So my aquarium's still on stream.
trusted freelance teams on the ground who have released reports from Jerusalem, and it contains distressing images.
Is it still on, Adele?
Happy children of the Al-Noor family. Despite the war, they remained in their Khan Yunis home because of their parents' work, both doctors at the local hospital. Only 11-year-old Adam is still alive.
Adele, have you subbed up Molly?
Incident since Israel's escalation of its war in Gaza. The broken bodies of the 9 siblings are too graphic and upsetting to show.
Yeah, it's still on. Who likes the picture on it, Adele?
And rushed to the intensive care unit at the Nasser hospital.
Thought there'd be more waste, but there's no. Is that an asparagus, Jack? Had them exercises. I'm not praying. Trying to bend the tendons back out and the ligaments.
The IDF tonight told the BBC its war claims have attacked suspects in the area, and claims regarding harm to civilians were under review. But Israel's assertion
You thought you were, but you are now. Thanks, Adele. There's another sub for you, Molly.
has been dismissed by many who say there are no safe places in Gaza.
It's when they do the operation, Jack, they take away all the tendons, ligaments and muscle off the bone before they do what they do, and then they reattach them so they're all tight, so I have to sit and stretch them all out and have to put my wrist and twist my wrist to twist the joint. NJ, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in.
Even though thousands of families have been wiped out by the war, and despite international appeals for Israel to stop its offensive, Benjamin Netanyahu has repeatedly said that will not happen until Hamas is completely defeated.
Well, the BBC's Verify team has been analysing footage of the strike in question, and Paul Brown can talk us through a bit more of that now. Now, we've heard that Israel's military says it was targeting suspects in the area. It is so difficult to get to the truth.
You can also mix the dubbins, Jack. You don't have to do. You can get a bunch like that and just roll another colour in it.
And when journalists aren't able to get into Gaza and the BBC can't be there, how are you able to verify the location of this footage and that it matches up with the claims that we're hearing from people on the ground of this terrible family?
Well, if you look at the same line on footage coming out of shared on social media coming out of Gaza, sort of rigorous verification process to make sure that it's legitimate. So yeah, we have no journalists on the ground, we have the freelancers, but on the whole, we're relying on the social media. So the post from the Civil Defence Agency, they met the petrol station, so we were able to locate that. And then by assessing the footage, looking at buildings, other details within the footage, we're able to compare the satellite imagery and identify the location. And this is important because, as I say,
rotation is very important for our reporting, because then when we query these incidents with the IDF, we can provide the coordinates and ask them to provide more information on those incidents.
Now, you know that Israel said, well, this is a war zone. We have lots of people from the day and told them to get out to save their own lives. But the reality on the ground is it's not that simple, isn't it? What's your understanding of that situation?
Yeah, absolutely. So Han Yunis, which is a city in the southern area of Gaza, this week was a bit rapid evacuation, pretty much covering the whole city. That means people have been told to get out, to move away, that this IDF is making operations in that area.
Okay, Creations. Thanks very much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Included in that evacuation order, there's one included in a buffer zone that was imposed by the IDF at the start of the second phase of this conflict, since the ceasefire broke down. So that area is now occupied by the Israeli army. So anyone within that area is in danger. But this house, this family house, is 2 kilometers from the hospital where the people, where the parents work. They have to live somewhere. And when these evacuation orders are issued, unlike in the first phase of the conflict, where people were told very specifically where to go, now they're not.
What time do you say you're live tomorrow, Molly?
Told to leave certain areas. So it makes for an almost impossible situation.
Paul Brown from BBC Verify. Thank you for joining us. A man has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a woman and her 3 children died at a fire in a house in North London. Around 70 firefighters were called to Brent to tackle the fire when it broke out in the early hours of the morning. Residents have spoken of the devastating impact on the local community. Our correspondent Greg McKenzie was at the scene.
4 p.m. my time. That's good.
Community in mourning following the
Happy days. I'll be there.
place behind me. 2 properties on fire in the
I will be there.
early hours of the morning. A number of people have died. 4, as you mentioned. This is a 43-year-old woman, a 15-year-old girl, and 2 boys aged 8 and 4. The firefighters managed to rescue 2 people, a woman in her 70s and a female, a child that were rescued from the property. I've been speaking to residents here all afternoon. Many are still trying to come to terms with what has happened.
Slightly different colour variation, Jack.
Of Pakistani origin and have lived in the property for more than 20 years. They say this is a community that stick together. They know each other. They are friends and neighbours. Their kids play with each other. Many of the residents here simply
Oh, no worries. I'll always be there. Molly, you're the best supporter here. You and Jack. You're always in my streams. And I was floating about anyway.
Well, let's take a look at the big stories of the week. We'll take a closer look at it now because on Thursday the government signed a deal to hand sovereignty of the Chagos Islands in the Indian.
It's a few tide tonight, Jack.
The UK will lease back a military base on the islands for £101 million a year.
It's a mare in my holder.
Who should control the islands goes back decades. It's all wrapped up in British colonialism, international courts, and
I'm going to tie a few more with the artificial ribs.
Here's our analysis editor, Ross Atkins.
The artificial rib ones are good.
form an archipelago in the Indian Ocean. They've been controlled by the UK for decades, and they host a secretive US military base.
You can also tie them just with the span flex.
Concerning the island,
Span flex bodies.
a last minute
In fact, I'll tie a
it was done. The base
colour will tie.
the deliberate ceding
Tie a red one.
islands to Mauritius. This Prime Minister has called it a great victory for the Mauritian nation, and Sir Keir Starmer has made this point by agreeing to this deal now on our terms. We're securing strong protection, including from the line troops. It will allow
But I'm not on YouTube. I can tie one of these in about 2 minutes.
the Chagos Islands
They really don't take long.
to the UK, US, Mauritius, and of course to Djibouti. It's a complicated story, which takes it back years.
Hardest part for me is trying to see them.
1,600 kilometres from the nearest landmass. They have been part of Mauritius when it was a British colony, but that changed.
Before Mauritius gained independence in the late 1960s, the United Kingdom withheld the Chagos Islands. It detached them from the colony of Mauritius and held on to them and renamed them the British Indian Ocean Territory.
As part of this, in 1955, the UK paid Mauritius £3 million, but Mauritius would later argue
It's a tiny molly. Christ, you got a lot smaller than this. That's a size. It's a size 12. I tie them down to a size 18. I don't have any size 18s out just now, but I tie them a lot smaller than this. My problem is my great big sausage hands, they're just getting in the bloody way.
Human rights watchers call these expulsions a crime against humanity. And one Chagosian, born in exile in Mauritius, describes what happened this way. Our people were sacrificed for Mauritius independence, for this military base, for the defense purpose of the West. What about this? What did we get in return? A life in exile? On multiple occasions, the UK has publicly expressed regret for the expulsion. But documents, read to The Guardian, offer further insight. Notes taken by a US official show that in 2009, a senior UK Foreign Office official said, "We do not regret the removal of the population, since removal was necessary for the British Indian Ocean Territory to fulfill its strategic purpose." The British Indian Ocean Territory, remember, was how the British had renamed the island. And that strategic purpose that was referenced there is primarily about one of the Chagos Islands, Diego Garcia. In 1966, Britain had leased the island to the US in order for a military
Has anybody seen Billy Bob today?
the base would grow to accommodate up to 5,000.
He was live this morning. I put a comment on his live.
The footprint of freedom.
Well, it would have been his night time.
It's one of the most secretive US military facilities in the world. And this facility matters so much because of its location. The newest British military base is in Oman, over 3,500 kilometres away. The nearest US base
Saw him yesterday. I was live this morning when I got up, so I put a comment on, but he would have been asleep.
gives both countries access to a base in a part of the world where they don't have another one.
If US or UK forces are operating in the area, it's pretty much the only option that they have got for support. It has both an airfield, naval facilities, a deep water harbour.
That's why the Chagos Islands are so strategically important. But the UK's actions, and Diego Garcia in particular, have come under sustained pressure for years. In 2019, the UN's highest court, the International Court of Justice, called Britain's position unlawful. At the hearing, the UK admitted that its expulsion and treatment of Chagosians is shameful and wrong. And in the same year, the US General Assembly voted overwhelmingly in favour of the UK ceding the sovereignty of the island.
Mauritius wants to achieve the full decolonisation of its southern territory, and the rest of the world most of it back Mauritius in that economic.
In 2022, the UK decided to act. Then Prime Minister Rishi Sunak announced his government would start talks about ceding control of the island. With this new deal, the Labour government of Sir Keir Starmer has now completed that process. As well as the UK ceding sovereignty of the islands to Mauritius, the Chagosians, a resettlement programme to all islands except Diego Garcia will be allowed. There will also be a fund for Chagosians who were expelled. And there's one more crucial aspect to the deal. The UK will take a 99-year lease over Diego Garcia. That means the base stays. The cost of this lease will be £101 million a year. And the deal isn't without its critics.
We should not be paying to surrender British territory to Mauritius. The fact that Labour is negotiating something that sees the British taxpayer import the potential dividends is completely wrong.
We've also heard concerns from some of those...
Aye, £10 test will not go through the eyes, Jack. Yeah, some of these small flies are horrendous. What I do is I use a tapered, I tie up tapers. I'll go for £10 down to £6 down to £4.
Also, the deal was temporarily halted by an injunction brought by Chagosian campaigners who want the right to return to live on the island that includes Diego Garcia.
The rights we're asking for now will be fighting for 60 years. Mauritius is not going to give that to us. So we need to keep fighting with the British government to listen to us.
This is one perspective
That's,
this deal is done.
it's hard to see, but that's a
We need to talk about too.
Spanflex body. It's red.
Long way to the east of the island.
Makes it look like some kind of bloodworm.
Partner of Mauritius. It's also a global rival to the US, and just like the US, it's looking for opportunities to establish its military presence. The UK argues this is another reason the deal needed to be completed.
Just drop that in on the floor.
The legal situation would move
Can't use that bloody arm.
setting up their own bases on the outer islands. And the US is certainly glad. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has called it a historic agreement. And no doubt, this is a significant moment. But it's not the end of the story. Because this deal extends US and UK military involvement on Diego Garcia. And it extends the debate about the Chagos Islands past and their future.
Now, zoos in the UK will be required to give
Trying to see that fishing hook I dropped.
welfare standards published today. Large animals like elephants will have to be homed in enclosures which better replicate the territories they inhabit naturally. And visitors will no longer be able to
Yeah, can't see it.
sea creatures, octopuses and whales. It's the first time in over a decade that rules governing zoos have been overhauled. Before.
For many families, childcare wouldn't be complete without a trip to the zoo. It's a chance to see native and exotic creatures up close. Starting more than 300 across
Well, what's tonight's fly tying over?
The updated standards, which include a ban on tethering birds of prey,
Gonna chat for a while and then
animals from the wild
pack up, close away for a shower.
standards across the country.
Our members really welcome this, and actually most of the ASA members will already be meeting the majority of these new standards, and we're just really pleased that this is going to really
Can you buy the top hat buzzers like that, Jack, across there?
what everybody's going to be having to do. Really high welfare and ethical conservation.
Strengthening breeding programs to help conserve the rarest animals is another key part of these updates, as well as encouraging Mozzi's youngest visitors to learn about the natural world.
So Chloe's looking for a certain thing, and I really want to see the animals here.
Which one did you see?
I really
Never really looked.
Well, it's very educational. We've really enjoyed coming and learning about all the different animals that we clearly wouldn't see
It's,
in Hampshire.
it's one of the most popular patterns to fish here in the evenings. You really can't go wrong with them.
Zoo owners have said training of inspectors needs to be made more consistent across the country, and wildlife charities like the RSPCA question whether zoos are
I can't believe the cost of flies across there.
It's
ridiculous.
To implement the changes to make life easier and hopefully make it more enjoyable for their residents. Leslie Sellard, BBC News.
I mean, the trout fishery where I fish, they sell them for £1.
Travis from the Born Free Foundation explains.
I get 60 pence each from them. And if I'm selling private, I sell them for 70 pence each. There's people, loads of people want my flies, but I don't have time to, well I do have time just now to tie them, but I don't do it for the money, I do it for me, just to keep busy. Mass production flies are 250. Aye, and they'll just float a bits, Jack. A lot of the chopped block flies here just, they're no use. Fish with them for 20 minutes and they start falling apart. Good fly tyers. Everybody ties their own. Or buys from somebody who ties. The fishery where I fish, everybody's asking us for flies. There's only so many you can do. It's not so bad I'm off work just now, but when I'm at work and I'm coming home at 5, well, 5:30, 6 o'clock, by the time I do my tanks, have my tea, have my shower, it's 9 o'clock at night. And then I fish on a Saturday, so I've only really got Sunday and I spend that with the Chloe and the kids.
First of all, I agree. Definitely, I've met loads of people who refugees who love animals, and this is the outlet that they found for their passion for wildlife. But you have to look fundamentally at what's wrong with the system.
I couldn't do it for the money, Molly.
What we have today is an amendment to the
I mean, all my friends, I tie their flies for nothing.
The legislation is the
My pal came round last night and I gave him,
over 40 years old
I don't know, maybe 40 flies for nothing.
in that time, and there are
It's not about the money.
flaws in the legislation. For example,
You would never make a living doing this sort of thing.
it's usually a local authority, and you have a zero tax, which is paying falling down
I didn't charge my friends. I mean, I tied them up. I tied them up, Jack, in about an hour. An hour and 10 minutes.
That's a major generator of local income, and
Nah, I'm just a normal guy, Molly. I'm just a normal guy. I'm not out to rip anybody off.
by closing the zoo, you're going to jeopardize those jobs, you're going to jeopardize the local economy, but you're going
I say, all my pals get their flies for nothing. Favours for favours.
Won the Women's Champions League final and shocked the defending champions.
I buy the hooks by the thousands, so
Substitute Stina Blackstein's
I buy them bulk, so
half of their final team
they're not cheap, but they're not that expensive.
retain their glory and being the only English side to
I get 1,000 hooks for about,
this trophy. And they also did it 80
depending on the size and what kind of hooks they are, say an average
manager Renee Slade.
£110 for 1,000.
Probably the highest paying player so far. With all the quality that our team has, with all their rotations and all their individual threats.
Some of these big steamer hooks, they're a wee bit dearer. I think I showed you them the other day, Jack.
Every single second
I don't know if there's any on here.
was going to make a difference.
I use a magnet 'cause it keeps everything in tow.
And we knew that momentum
Just these big steamer hooks are
was going to be on us.
a wee bit more expensive.
But we also were very aware and realistic about our qualities, and that we had to suffer at times on those. But I think the
But they're all good hooks, they're not cheap, nasty hooks.
for me, it's unbelievable
This is for the bigger lures.
expectation, because I think they're almost spot on with the great delivery and increasing.
BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend has been going on in Sefton Park in Liverpool, and Sam Fender finished his headline second just the last few minutes, but we can watch that on BBC iPlayer. Earlier, our reporter Lola Schroeder spoke to one of the other acts, AJ Tracey.
I don't know where all my packs of hooks are, probably in here. And this one. That's a bag of hooks there, Jack. That's 1,000 hooks, less I've maybe tied a 50 or 60. And they're good quality hooks, they're not just cheap shite. That's 1,000 hooks in that bag. And looks like these are all used, but that's 250 hooks in that one. And there's loads of bags. That's 500 hooks in that one, I think. It's a lot of money to lay out for one go, but if you buy them by 1,000, you're saving a lot. You're saving quite a bit of money, rather than buying 50 at a time. So you're better just to buy them by the 1,000. But yeah, that's quite a few tied up tonight. And tomorrow I'll just be tying all day tomorrow. I've got no fish tank stuff to do tomorrow, so I'll just be tying all day tomorrow.
So if you want to soak up
I'll just
some of
keep
those
filling this box.
vibes, get yourself in the mood for the summer festival.
No worries, Jack. No worries. Thanks for coming in, man.
iPlayer Radio 1's Big Weekend.
I'll just be ending shortly anyway. Once Chloe gets out of her shower and get a bite to eat, and then I'll be surfing YouTube for an hour or so.
Here on BBC News, I'll have more in the next half hour.
Later, Jack. I'll catch you later, man.
Hello,
day for many of us. There have been some bright or sunny spells, equally some bits and pieces of rain, and as some heavier rain sweeps eastwards overnight, well, it will actually sweep away some of the clouds. So Sunday and Monday should bring more sunshine.
Just putting them in the box so the cats don't chew them up.
Low pressure still very much in charge. So it's this frontal system here that will bring outbreaks of rain northwards and eastwards. Some heavy and thundery rain for Northern Ireland and Scotland as this wet weather moves its way through. The rain also moving southeastwards across England and Wales. Some clearer skies following on behind.
Have you ever fished Molly?
Western parts. And staying quite mild, even quite muggy overnight, 10 to 14 degrees. As we head into tomorrow, northern Scotland will start off with some rain, but otherwise we should actually see some good spells of sunshine. Some showers around as well. These most widespread across western Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England.
How many aquariums do you have, Molly?
Some showers are likely to
Quite a few.
happening as well. It's going to be quite a windy day, gusts of 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour in the far north. Certainly stronger winds than we've been used to of late, and a fresher feel starting to develop up towards the north and the west. Low pressure still in charge for bank holiday Monday. Sunshine and showers initially. We may see a frontal system bringing
The only thing you caught was your dad's boat.
late in the day, and it does look like remaining quite unsettled as we head through the coming week.
I'm going to go fishing somewhere else for a change. It's about 45 miles away. My pal's going to take us down. That's tonight's effort, just messing about like. Hey Big Al, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. I've just put the fly tying vice away. That's me, I've tied enough for the night. Am I going to live stream when I go fishing? Oh, I live stream all the time when I fish, Molly. I don't get many people in my chats, but I go live anyway. I'm all good, man. How's your new house, Al? Took a while to settle in. Much better than you. Is it a nicer area, is it? Quieter. It's really quiet here apart from damn seagulls, man. Molly, I don't know if I've seen your comment, but your tanks. How many tanks have you got, Molly? You've missed Chloe, she's in the shower, Al. She still feels like shit. She's had a migraine for 2 days on top of the cold and 4 currently running. Quieter, better neighbours, better area. Ah, that's good, man. It'll take some of the stress out of the heat. I'm kind of struggling living in a town again. I lived in a small village and I currently maybe 200 people. I'm back into a town that's got about 12 or 13,000 population, but we're in a quiet area, so it's alright, quite a nice area. I say the only thing we get is fucking seagulls. Thanks, Molly. She's really having a hard time with her pelvis is all moved by being pregnant. Hey, Yuyo, how you doing, Ruben?
Airstrike killed 9 children from the same family in southern Gaza. The children's parents both work at NASA Hospital in Khan Yunis. his children survived. The father was the only injured. The British
Hope
surgeon
you're well, you, Ruben.
operated on the surviving 11
Aye, I'm good. I'm good, pal. I'm good. I'm always good. Always good. I'm actually just going to check my blood pressure. Excuse the buzzing. I forgot to do it earlier. My blood pressure's been fucking high.
Because of their parents' work, both doctors and the likely addict is surrendered. In one of the most horrific incidents in Israel's escalation of its war in Gaza, the broken bodies of the 9 siblings are too graphic and upsetting to show. Their father was seriously injured, along with his son in the airstrike, and rushed him to intensive care at the Nasa hospital. The British surgeon Graham Greene saved the adam's life, and then his mother was his friend. The British house invariably feared, Russia's mother was a pediatrician and respects her professional incredible fearful. It was almost
Oof. Hi.
illustrated by the missile strike. The only reaction of the BBC was more claims had attacked suspects in the area, and claims regarding how
I'll just do it again.
were under review. But Israel's assertion that civilians should leave war zones like Khan Yunis to so-called safe zones has been dismissed by many, who say there are no safe places in Gaza. But Gaza is functioning under the strain of war, although Israel said it had sent 82 lorry loads of aid yesterday, including flour, food and medicines. The UN says the amount of aid is nowhere near enough for the territory's 2.1 million people, and is causing much more to the enemy in. But how tight Israel has its bodies tonight, this witness reviews is the kind of atrocity that would ordinarily be thrown to the end of fighting.
Same as the first time. $144 over 94. Oh dear.
Let's hear a bit more from that British doctor, Graham Greene, who told the BBC about what he called the unbearable cruelty and what his colleague experienced.
So what's the topic of conversation, Molly, tomorrow? Is it aquarium related? Chloe was taking the piss, by the way. Look what she bought me. A crossword book. As if I've not got enough to do. That's on meds, Molly. That's me on meds. Before I started the meds, the highest it was 192 over 144, I think it was. Heart attack, I need to lose weight. I need to stop stressing so much. Fucking no sleeping doesn't help either. Earlier it was 135 over 86 earlier. It's only been high. It's only been high about a year. Look, it's just it's a accumulation of things, Molly. Stressed at work, stressed because my son died, no sleeping. It's just an accumulation of things. Stress of surgery, stress of the cancer. It's just an accumulation and knock-on effect of different things, you know. Before that, my blood pressure, I mean, I've always been sort of fat, but before that, my blood pressure was always normal. I mean, I'm only on a small dose of medication, so I have to keep a tablet. That's how I've got a machine. Keep a tablet, and I've got the doctors in 5 weeks. He'll probably just up my tablets a bit. I'm going to wait to buy a bike and go for bike runs and that. I can't do much else with my knees and my hips, but I can cycle, so this summer I'm going to buy myself a bike and just go out for a cycle in the evenings while I'm off work. I've got a step machine downstairs. I'm going to start doing that. Keep myself. I'm reasonably fit. I mean, I work hard. I'm reasonably fit. I've had my life yo-yo. I can that sounds sad. I'm 53, but when you bury your son at 28, I've had a life. Give me 2 seconds, I might get some juice. It's going to be a surprise. It's okay, this is zero sugar. People laugh at my t-shirt. I've had this t-shirt for 25 years. But when I'm tying flies and I'm working with varnish, I just wipe the varnish on it off the needle. I'll take it your sticker sent away, Molly. I'll stick a couple of hand-tied flies in for you. I'm trying to get stuff sorted out tomorrow. Look, I don't care. It's an old t-shirt. It's full of varnish stains and God knows what, but when you're working with that stuff, it's if you use a hanky, it leaves fluff on it and it puts fluff onto your varnish. So an old t-shirt or cloth's the best. So I just use my t-shirt. Chloe's wanting to chuck it in the bin, but nah, it's not happening. I need to get things sorted out. I'll maybe do that tomorrow instead of tie flies. Oh, hello cat. There's my wee pal, look. My wee pal. Come on to see me. Oh, what? This is the cat that's really chilled out. Winnie. What? Queenie. Her name's Ivy. Hey, Queenie. She's called Queenie. She likes to live like a queen. I've stopped clapping her now so she's pawing me. What? Let's see you. She usually goes up and sits on my shoulder. Hey. You're too chilled out. You've got a nasty green water situation. Get the lights off. Lights off for a week. Oh, am I ignoring you? Hey, am I ignoring you? Ah, she's just a wee cutie. She's so laid back and chilled out. The other one's just a tearaway, like. The other cat's got special needs. It's just... Day 4 of total darkness. You won't have a UV filter, do you? Run your water through UV filter, kill the algae.
Which still appear to be the capitulation in Waterhouse species.
Well, for more on the significance of
You
that
can ask my
change,
water in my aquariums is I mean, I hear Russ saying 8 hours, and yeah, that's generally what you need to do, 8 hours, but my big aquarium, the lights are on
about the claims of torture from Ukrainian prisoners following Russian
14, 15 hours a day, and then they go on to night lights. And I've never had a drop of algae in my tanks, ever. And I'm running really bright LEDs as well. Have you got plants in your tank, Molly? Nikki, how are you doing? Love you, girl. Sure, is he out, is he? I've just never had algae, never. And I run bright lights for long hours, but then, even before I put the CO2 in, I didn't get algae. Java moss and Java fern. Have you tried a little, what fish is it? Just the bettas? What are you doing, Ivy? What are you doing? Come on. Come back up. A short. Have you done my short, Nicky? Or are you going about the short I put up with the knife fish? It shows you he's a ghost knife fish. What lights have you got, Molly? Ah, dwarf frogs, you have to be careful. I'm coming next. Aye, dwarf frogs, you have to be very careful what you put in the water. I mean, if you get disease with your fish, you really have to take the frogs out. Some of the treatments, I think, Isha treatments is safe for frogs. But I wouldn't put no treatment in, no water cleaner or that. I've got sunlight simulating LED lights. Aye, mine's is the same. It's got blue, red, green, yellow, white. And I can mix it up and or put it on the pre-programs. Or mix it up. I tend to put on the moonlights at night. That's how the tank goes blue and the fish look. The only fish that look colourful is the red fish. I mean, I think my moonlights are on just now. I'm not sure, I can't remember if I put them on. But UV, you can run water through a UV and that'll keep the algae down. I've got a UV in my big external canister filter. But half the time I leave it off because it kills the natural bacteria in the water and the fish lose their immunity. So if your bulb becomes less efficient, the microorganisms in the water and bacteria is growing and the fish have got no immunity. So I tend to leave the UV off. But the fish build up immunity to the bugs in the tank. The only time I put really the UV on is if I introduce new fish, just to lower the bacteria count in the tank and give the new fish a chance. Oh, dear, tired. I got about 2 hours sleep last night. Still got shorts to put up, but I'll put them up tomorrow. I've got the shorts of catching my fish. Oh, no worries, Al. What kind of models do you do?
I would say the
Airfix?
um,
Or is it
we
the lead?
expected so much that actually now we don't have any expectations. We just have to cope with reality. And reality is that the war is for us every day. It's happening every day.
Now, a man has been arrested on
One of my tank lights actually packed in, Molly.
He had 3 children
I'll have to wait till I get paid and then I'll get another LED. It was just the tubes, but I don't know what's went wrong. They've packed in, so it's not the starters. So but to replace the tubes is going to be £30, so I am as well just buying a cheap LED light for that tank. That's the one with my frogs on it actually. They're Chloe's frogs. Airfix. Aye, that's good, Al. I used to do the Airfix models years ago. I used to do the balsa wood and fly them as well. I've actually got, well, I've got my drone, but I've got radio controlled aeroplane as well. And I've got nitro cars, I've got gas or petrol cars. Quite a few. Fastest radio control of car I've got does about 90 mile an hour. It's just too fast, you can't get anywhere big enough to drive it. It's not to 90 in about 3 seconds, man, it's just brutal. Boys professional toys. Ah, it's a pain in the arse when the lights go, Molly. Like I said, to replace the 2 tubes, it costs more than buying a cheap LED light. I can get a cheap LED light off of Amazon for about £20. And it's just the live bearer tank and the frog tank. So it doesn't really matter, it's just Java Fern, they don't need any specific lights really. There's no CO2 in that tank. Tomorrow I'm going to stream the discus tank. I think the angel eggs, they might not hatch tomorrow, it'll be the next day. That's if they survive. I look forward to your live, Molly. I've written it down just so I remember, because I tend to forget.
the fatalities that happened. Ultimately, we were praying and hoping, and you all gathered, you could see everyone was just gathering around as a community, and hoping that, you know, this wasn't going to be very tragic circumstance.
Police are appealing for anyone with information to come forward. Simon Jones, BBC News.
The Congo Terrors, they spawned again this morning. They just keep scattering eggs out of the tank. Feeds all the terrors. It's every 10-11 days they're spawning. What other fish spawned in the big tank? There's no scissor tails. What the hell is it? Can't mind the name of them. Keep a fish spawned in the big tank as well. Right, I'm going to end it now anyway. It's coming up for 10:30 here. So I'm going to say good night to you all. Get down and just chill out for a bit before sleep. I appreciate you all coming in. My wee princess is out her shower. Right, I'm going to say good night to everyone. Chloe says good night also.
Bye, good night. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever you may be.
Right, see you tomorrow, Molly.
They are focused on de-escalation, but they will respond if necessary.
Al, cheers for coming in, man. Adrian, if you're still there in the background. Nikki. You, whoever's still in chat. Thanks for coming in. Catch you all later.